All right, good match here. Joey Evola out of St. Louis. Um, yeah, we got Brandon Thomas. I don't know, Brandon, maybe Kokomo, Seymour, somewhere Indiana, somewhere around that area. Brandon Thomas, yeah, just says Indiana, but I know it's somewhere around up there, North Columbus, Indiana, Seymour, Kokomo. But at any rate, it's a good match. Brandon's going to 9. Joe's going to 7. It'll be a good one. Yeah, Terry, I'm kind of excited about this match here. Looks like Brandon's getting the break. Thomas, yeah, David Craig is in it. Uh, David's in the low side. Um, I'm not real sure how he's doing up to this point, but I talked with him earlier today, but I haven't seen him in a while. Okay, ball down for Brandon. Shot on the 1. Uh, the only trouble is a 6, and it does go. It's just a little funny. But the good thing is the 7 is down in front of the hole. Uh-oh. Yeah, so that kind of messed, the 6 ball wasn't beautiful, but it's definitely worse than it was. Brandon's really just a good player all around. He's a guy that, can compete with about anybody in a shorter race for sure. You get up that 7, up the upper 700, 710, 715, you get above that, you're you're someone to play with. You're tough. They say that the pros start around 720 or so. And a guy like Brandon Thomas in a race of 7, 8, 9 can beat any of the pros. So laying up a little bit there, trying not to sell out. So the 9 ball, if you're referring to on break, the 9 ball does not spot until you're done shooting. So if I break and I make the 9 on the break, and if I missed a 5 ball, the 9 ball would spot. If I never miss, when I'm shooting the 8, I'm playing position for the spot because that's where the 9 ball is going to go after I make the 8. Um, Thomas, I don't know what the payouts are. Oh, great shot by Joe. Uh, I don't know the payouts. I was just hired to do a stream commentary. I did the player auction, um, and I'm running the stream table. But other than that, I don't know what the payouts are. So I think it's poked out enough where he can see it there. He don't want to double hit it there. Oh, he's missed it altogether. I don't know if there's a shot there though, other than a bank shot or something. So he's going to bank it 3 rails around table and just put the cue ball under the 8. Well, he was trying to, but he managed to let that cue ball bounce out the rail. He wanted to just freeze it right there on that rail behind the 8 ball, which is a pretty routine shot. Joey's got kind of a 50-50 angle here where he's kind of going into the 7 ball. So he's really got to do a little bit of something to get position on the 7. He might have a little more angle than it looks. All right, so yep, he bumped it, went into the 7. Good shot. Draw this back with some low left-hand spin. It'll come back to the rail and spin kind of towards the 9 ball. Okay, he wasn't really trying to spin out. He just, well, maybe he was, and just he hit it real well. He's just left himself a shot here to stop and draw back a little bit for the 9. Oh, he got a hold of that one. Brought himself back to the 50. Okay, so first game will go to Joe. So it's now a 9-6 race. It's tough, when you're spotting at 9-7. Sometimes it's nice to get that first game or two out of the way, at least to get rid of the spot. It's never fun when you start off, you're spotting a guy 2 games. And after the first game or two, now you're spotting him 3 or 4 games. And Joe to break. Yeah, it looks like they're racking to the upper portion of that spot. Well, I seen when the 1 ball came off of it. They was on the top side of it, which explains that 1 ball coming to the breaking side of the side pocket and ending up right there almost every single time it comes long. Unless it gets hit by something, it goes to that area and they're just starting off with a push out shot or a defensive shot. Cue ball's going 2 rails under the 2. Well, it was. Um, I don't think he hit the 1. He was trying to thin to 1, go 2 rails, 3 rails maybe, under the 2 ball, 4 ball. Good shot. Got to be wary of scratching that 2 rails. Okay, so two ball goes. A little bit of inside spin here to go two rails. His angle's a little steeper, I think, than he wanted. He'll have to go above the 9 maybe, then back under the 9. I can't tell if he can get down or not. Yeah, above and then under. And there's, yeah. So yeah, you risk hitting the 9, but as long as you're on the bottom side, you're okay. I can't tell if he can hold for this 4 in the side or not. Up a little bit of the left. And just use all that pocket you can. Okay. Not sure what got him here, but he's got a shot on the 6. Oh, I didn't realize that Brandon missed something. I looked down, I got a message on my phone. I'm kind of surprised that he rolled that ball in. Surprised he didn't put a little bit on it. All right, so Joey found his way back at the table and was able to take advantage of that, and he goes up 2-0. So now this 9-7 is now a 9-5 race. That's pretty tough, especially it's real tough on a Joey Evola that's playing his game because Joey is really a good player. He's out of the St. Louis area. He likes to be into Greece. Pink girls, we appreciate it. We love the shares. After this stream, we'll probably restart the stream. We got 8 hours on a Facebook stream. If we was just streaming to our YouTube, we can just stream that forever. But when we're going to Facebook, we got to redo it. And we're at 7 hours and 22 minutes as we speak. Okay, so decent break, except for he's behind the 7 ball and can't see the 2. So he'll push out. He'd like to bank this and use the 6 and 9 for blockers, but he'd like to get the 2 up table a little bit. But you don't want to hit so hard that the cue ball sneaks out from around the 6 and 9 ball. So it looks like it was given back to Joey. That would be much easier if he was off the rail just a little bit. Couldn't he hit it much better than that right there? He got him on top at 9. Takes away the jump shot, I think. I meant to tell you I can, but that's right. I didn't tell you. All right, so we're going to see him kick at this ball here. The question is he going to kick to hit the front side for the make, or is he going to kick to hit the back side, come 2 rails, and try to kick it down table and put separation? Looks like he's coming to downside and coming to kick it up table. Good shot. Not too bad. I can't tell if the 2-9 ball will go past that 5 or not, but that was a good shot. You know, some people don't realize that was intentional. He was trying to come to the bottom side and put it up there. It's a much bigger ball to hit coming off, and when you're going for the make, there's a good chance you go a little long, you come off that ball and scratch. And that's a while. Okay, I'm back. Had to take a little break and eat me a bite. Got me a little bit of chili from here at JOB's. It's good chili if you like a little bit of heat. And I like me some hot chili. It really wasn't that hot, but it was kind of like hot sauce hot. Um, but it was good. All right, we got Joey leading 3-1 here over Brandon Thomas. Um, so we're currently at a 8-4 race. That's pretty tough. You know, Joey has the ability to play pretty sporty. If that four ball goes, I don't see no issues in this rack. He's looking at it. Yeah, it don't really show us much there. Definitely goes in the side. Getting to the side, position to the side from here is pretty tough. It looked like he was trying to cue high, but I don't think he can miss the 9 ball going through the 3. But he's shooting like he can, so maybe he can. No, he couldn't. Maybe he was trying to roll that 9 ball. I don't know. I mean, these are some pretty forgiving pockets, but I don't know if this 4 ball goes, though. I mean, the good thing is he don't have to do anything crazy, roll it in with the 5 ball sitting where it's at. Yeah, I think Brandon's struggling a little bit. Uh, yeah, Jason, you're right. These pockets are pretty forgiving, and I knew it actually only had about, in real talk, it had a maybe almost a half of a pocket. But on these tables, that's more like a 3/4 to a full pocket almost. You know, that side rail is very helpful, and the pocket, the shelf is so deep, shallow here. It goes in. If he can miss this 6 ball, making this 5, which I'm pretty sure he can, he'll come up and just carry him off the 6 and just make the 9 ball. It's a pretty routine shot. But he's shooting like he's going into those balls. Well, he did, and he kind of little tap tap and shoved it on in the hole. I guess even if the 9 ball wouldn't have fell, he's sitting pretty straight into the 6 ball. So nice break, ball down. Not much to shoot out in the 1 ball. It's kind of been the norm here. Nick, which guy you talking about? Are you talking about Brandon or Joey? Joey is from St. Louis. Yeah, Brandon's from I think it's Marion, Indiana. It's farther up than Indy. But Joey's kind of having his way here. But it's Brandon hasn't played the greatest in this match here. He's definitely a much better player than what everybody's got to see. Pretty good shot. Wasn't too bad, Nick. Last night we was done here by around, I don't know, 1 o'clock.
Yeah, it was midnight, but then we kind of stuck around a little. Well, no, we didn't stick around too long. So it was
No,
12:30. Yeah.
12:30, 1 o'clock. We was done last night. Of course, we was back here. We did the Calcutta today, 192 players. That was a little bit exhausting.
Yeah, it's. I know, like it's hard for you up there, but I was also back here with people trying to talk to me why I'm actually, trying to type in, the numbers and listen to you to make sure it's like it, for that person. And people kept coming up to me trying to pay me, and I'm like, it's not even me. It's like,
Yeah, it was getting a little hectic at times, but we got through it, and we've had a pretty good stream today. No complications, no troubles. It would be nice to have a couple more people to commentate every now and then, just give us a little bit of a break instead of throwing dead silence at y'all. Um, this match here, we got about 20 minutes here before we lose a stream against our will through Facebook. Facebook gives you 8 hours approximately before they shut you down. Then you got to restart a stream. So we will be restarting the stream um, either as soon as this match is over or 8 hours, whichever
right,
comes first.
yeah, in 17 minutes, regardless.
Yes.
Looks like a couple good players here, though.
Oh, wrong button. Okay, so it's a three. Pretty natural bank. Not much to worry about with the four balls. Just laying right in front of the hole there. Man, that pocket just looks huge from here. Don't that side pocket does? Looks like you could throw a bowling ball in it.
It's inviting, but yeah, I mean, still got to hit it.
Boy, twice as nice.
And he went for it too. Look at that.
I've seen these. I've seen them been banking short lately, or on this table kind of all night.
Yeah.
So Joey's got a chance to go up 5-1 against Brandon here, and make this a 8-2 race, which I don't like against anybody. It's tough. Especially against a guy that plays maybe just a little bit under you.
Right. Yeah, not much. I mean, could be a difference of Brandon winning just a few more big tournaments or something like that. A little
Yep.
bit of grind, difference. But I mean, the playability doesn't have to be that much different at all.
No. Okay, pretty routine here. The angle's there, just high. It's going to spin straight into the angle coming in behind the nine, or above the nine rather.
Right. Is he trying to come below the side pocket here?
No, well he's coming where he's at on this end. Should be coming right towards that chalk right there, but he just moved it. But
Yeah, it's easier to shoot it like up in the corner, I guess.
yeah. So Joey is at 5-1.
Does he go by Joey or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've called him Joey, but it's most because I guess people call him by his first and last name, Joey Vola. So you hear Joey
Right.
automatically.
Yep.
We got another good match coming up right after this one. We got Lee Yules and Eric Cunningham. Lee's a Nashville guy. He plays. I've been playing against Lee off and on over the years here at JOB's, and uh, great player. He plays as a 7 in this event.
Is your chili okay?
Yeah, it was really good. It's kind of got some heat, but it's more like hot sauce heat.
Right.
But it was good. I'd like to see a little more of that chili flavor, But it was good. Let's see. Yeah, Lee plays stout. Yeah, Joe's a good player. He likes to be in the grease. He likes to gamble a little bit. Um, he's got a backer or two that likes to put him in there as well. And you don't want to hit nothing, boy. I tell you, that could have just really been different. I mean, the one ball traveled around table 1, 2, 3, didn't touch a ball, and he got straight in, and not just straight in. He got perfect. Looks like to get on the 3 ball, didn't he? He got an angle where he can pull between the 4 and 5.
Yes. I mean, it definitely. Yeah, he's definitely
See
got
if we
that
get a
angle.
better view here. It looks like he can just pull right between the 4 and 5. If not, he'll just bump him.
That's if the 3 goes, which. Yeah.
He bumped it.
He bumped the 5 though, not the 3, which.
Yeah, luckily it's almost straight in, so he can almost shoot the cue ball any direction and make it. Yeah, Nick, I would say Lee and Joey are pretty close. I've known both these guys play for a long time, and Lee plays a little bit more of a methodical game than Joey plays. But I would say overall ability, I would say they're pretty close.
Yeah, yeah. Decided to go for a safety here, but honestly, this is kind of jumpable for most people.
It is. I mean, but you're jumping the same distance. The 3 ball's not real far from the rail, which means the 3 ball could find air, or the cue ball could find air again after he hits the 3. So it makes it a little bit tougher. He's going after a short cue, so looks like it.
Yeah, looks like a couple people are getting annoyed by the guy in the red standing there in the open. He's not down. He's not actually shooting. He just needs to be sitting in his chair. But
The guy that just moved,
yes,
ball-headed red shirt guy.
yeah, he was waiting on his opponent to go ahead and finish.
Oh, I see.
But he could have went down and sit down.
But sound like he looks like he was probably being courteous though
Oh yeah,
to
he
his
was.
opponent.
As soon as he realized it, yeah, well, as soon as this guy here at the table, Brandon,
Brandon.
yeah, he moved immediately. He just didn't realize how big of a presence he was.
All right, Brandon hit it good, straight in on the 4 ball. No reason we ain't looking at a 5-2 score.
That was a really good shot.
It was.
Landed on top of the 3 almost.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you land just a little more lower at the 3 balls off the table.
Does have an angle here though. So you go around to the top side of the 5.
I think he can almost just stun just a little bit, let the cue ball bounce over about 5 inches to his right. Shoot this 5 ball and split the 9 to this side. Because he can shoot it with a lot of right and kind of throw that 4 ball a little bit. And you can float forward a little bit too to help kill some of the angle. was going to say, you can draw 3 rails too, like that way, which I like that shot. I always like that. That draw 3 rails backwards.
I actually didn't even think about it.
I did. I didn't think he'd shoot it there, but he did. He hit good.
Yeah. Very good creativity.
Yeah, I'm not rooting against anybody. I was kind of hoping that Joe would continue playing just so we
Beat the clock
beat
here.
the clock. We got 10 minutes before Facebook shuts us
Yeah.
off,
You still got a little time.
and then we have to come back to it.
It's alright. We would never want to rush anyone. And it won't take us long to come back up.
No.
It'll just take a minute for everybody to get on the new stream.
Yep. Okay, wing ball down. One ball got a little bumpy bump.
Oh, not in a good way.
No, it found the hole, but it doesn't leave a lot for the 2 ball. But that 2 ball goes. It's better than some of the breaks positions I've seen after the break. Yeah, he could.
It does take his time whenever he's got a difficult shot,
Mm-hmm.
which is good. I mean, I find a lot of people just give up sort of and just rush through it.
Just rush it, yeah.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty close. I mean, when Ray is actually playing, he's a different animal. Um, he prefers to play on a big table. But when Ray's in gear, he's pretty tough. But I know for the money, uh, Brandon ain't no slouch either. So I would say it could go about either way. I would say, of course, several years ago, Ray was probably that 750, 770 range, somewhere around in there. Wow, I can't believe he hit that ball that thin.
Got away with it, well, mostly.
Yeah, I think this 2 ball can be hit. I don't know. It looks a little different than here. We want to keep this angle so we can kind of see the 7 ball. It's a better angle to get a look at it.
Yeah, I think if he can't hit it clean, he could almost hit it rail first.
Yeah, it's just problem is kind of aiming for that point coming rail first.
Mm-hmm.
And that point could kick the cue ball over to the 8 or 7 ball. I don't think that 9 ball's in play.
No, I think he's actually aiming past the 9, maybe.
See if it's going to go under the 9. Because if he can get enough of this 2, he can draw and kind of stick that cue ball still. Definitely paying close attention to it.
Maybe he was going for the 9.
Say, I don't think that was in play at all, but for the hole.
Yeah, I was wondering if they even went by there, but
Yeah, I couldn't tell for sure.
went pretty clean though.
Didn't quite get down where he needed to be.
No, but probably he was just inside and spin over.
Yep.
Yeah, wanted a little more, didn't he?
Yeah, but he can put some left on this to kill a little bit and just hold it, I think. If not, down and back's not like some crazy obstacle.
No, and last 2 balls, so it makes it a little easier.
Hmm.
Uh-oh, he drew
Oh,
it.
wow, that's a lot of left he put on that ball. Wow. Okay, that puts us at 7-3. We're going to cancel a stream, and we're going to come right back. So right back to the On Cue Billiards Facebook page. See you in a minute. All right, that was fast.
Did you update that score? Yep. All right.
I did. We are 5-3. The stream is back. Looks like we even got to keep our comments, maybe.
Looks like it. Yeah, they all kind of populated there.
We'll see if it continues. Man, just think. Right now, it could be 6-2 with Joey breaking that last game. Instead, it's 5-3. It's huge.
Might let him back in this.
You know, Brandon's not the kind of guy you want to show any mercy to because he will take advantage of that. Hey, somebody in the stream, get on there and say something so I can see if it carries over into the same chat.
Say something as in type something.
Type something, yeah, type something. I guess saying something might not do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, people like Greg Davis be like, I've been yelling the whole time.
Yeah.
Looks like somebody else shared the stream. I missed who it was. Besides you.
Hmm. Oh, somebody said something.
What?
Here. All right, we're working.
All right, good.
Hey, what's going on? I'm surprised you didn't play over here. So, looks like Brandon ain't got much to shoot at this 5 ball down there. He can see the edge of it, but you may be better off to try to kick behind it and stick that cue ball. Oh, sucks. Yeah, yes.
Even looks like me.
I think it looks like Tom from Facebook.
It does a little bit. Speaking of Tom.
Yep. So what's Brandon thinking? Is he thinking kick and stick here if he can?
I think he's probably had about 14 ideas coming through his mind right now.
I would say. He's cue and center, so I don't think he's playing kick and stick. I don't. Now he's going a little bit of right, but not much.
Yeah, he doesn't seem to think a whole lot when he's down. He tries to evaluate everything up front, and then if he doesn't like it.
Oh, he tried to cut that ball in. Oh, look at this.
No.
Look at this.
What a shot.
Well, there you go.
He acts unfazed as if maybe he had a plan.
I know it. You know, thinking about it truthfully, he may have been trying that off the first rail, not going down and back, down and
Oh,
back.
I know, yeah.
But he may have been trying to come towards that off the first rail. Man, we were at supposed to be 6-2, and we're at 5-4. Pretty crazy. That's right, Greg. Brian Crow, appreciate the likes. It's crazy. It carried over our chat to a new stream. I've never seen it do that before. Okay, ball down, no shot on the one. It didn't go to its normal hiding spot, but there is no shot on it. Is he jumping with like an Aska or? It looks like just an old, the old jump cues. Everybody had one of your first jump cues.
Uh, I would say not. It's probably pretty expensive. Maybe not though. Looks like cut a house tick off and dolled up the end of it.
Yeah, I don't know. He still asked for the same spot that he was asking for a year ago. So I don't know if there's improvement or not.
Speaking of those earbuds, I mean, every time I see him, it reminds me of that movie, Something About Mary.
Just is it he got the Apple ones that hang down.
Yeah.
Is that hair gel?
That's all I can say. No, I haven't noticed Chad getting any better. Actually, I think he's probably getting a little worse.
I see Chad and Greg are working together, trying to work that hustle, ain't they?
Yeah. Haven't seen Greg at all, so who knows how he's playing.
Well, I'd think if a guy's getting better, he'd not ask for as much a spot as he was.
It's true. He's like, remember a year ago?
I know I didn't get better with him.
Yeah. Strong position there.
Yeah, it was.
Thank you, Kenny, for liking the stream.
Kenny Kavanaugh shared. Look at Tom go. Move out pocket. Uh-oh. See, I don't understand. I don't understand how a 700 player gets on top of that four.
I don't know. He really took his time like he always does, but then he dropped and shot real quick there.
Yeah, I just don't understand how you're. I mean, because you should be 3 feet away from it, over towards that diamond. I just don't understand how you got way out there. It happens. I've done it, but I'm not a 715 player. Uh-oh. What is it? Gas can fire check? I don't.
Well, he rode with me.
They don't.
They're so short.
If I was around home, man, did you talk to Kevin? No, Micah.
Well, he finagled that 9 in there again.
I'll be darned. So we are at 5-5 instead of 6-2.
Poor guy needs a gas can. Came up and asked us, but
Greg getting knee surgery. Greg, you getting a new knee or you just getting yours worked on?
you and Brandon McNeely should start going on a camp together.
That's right.
He got 2 new hips.
Well, we're at 5-5, so we are at a 4-2 race. But at one time, it was an 8-2 race. Or a 7-2 race, maybe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Ball down, and actually somewhat of a shot on the one. It ain't ideal, but it's a shot.
He just somehow made that 9 ball out of his last leave, so.
The way the 9's one been going, there's really been not much of a look at the 1 ball in the break.
Starting to become a believer, though.
Yeah. So not much to do here. Just make it. Cue ball travels straight over and back. 2 ball sitting right there. So, well, I guess you got to hit with a little bit more speed than that.
Yeah, I think he was afraid of double kissing there.
I will say this is not the Brandon that I've watched play over the years. So he's just getting his work on, cleaned up. There's donor cartilage. You can donate everything these days.
Just take that cartilage and maybe put it into building a cue with it.
That's right. Nick's got bad knees too. Yeah, Jackson, no doubt Brandon's a killer, but just the game we've seen tonight from Brandon is absolutely not the Brandon that I've watched over the years. The, I mean, Joe's made the 8 ball with a very weird scratch to go up 6-2 and be on the hill. Instead, now we're here 5-5. I said not that Brandon just played absolutely horrible, but he's got some stuff like this. Some pretty fortunate rolls. I mean, we've seen a couple 9 balls that really wasn't intended to go in that found their way to a hole. But as they say, a win is a win. So we got Lee Yules and Eric in front of us. They're next up on the table. Don has liked the stream. Thank you, Don. Nothing really to work on here. You don't do nothing crazy here. You can go 2 rails and come up between the 8 and the 9, but you just want to, I just draw. He's going.
Try holding it off second rail. A little too far. Well, no.
I mean, he could have shot that 4, drew back towards the 7, and had a better position than this. It's just so risky coming around that 2 rails. He got there, so.
Right in between for perfect position.
Jackson, these are JOBs. They are definitely red labels. I don't know if there's any conversion done to them. They got a pretty open shelf, which makes their pockets play pretty forgiving. But they bank. Yeah, these reds bank shorter. The They bank shorter. I mean, the rail height on a red versus a blue is about a 64th of an inch lower on a red than it is on the blue.
I want to get on the light stick for a little bit.
Yeah, as soon as this one over, you want to join me?
I'm trying to get over here now. It's always like one faster.
Yeah, they do. They bank short. Alex says they're APA diamonds.
Actually, I mean, these are made for league here, which.
Absolutely, quarters into the tables, balls into the tables faster. So Joey does get to the hill. So we're at a 6-5. Yeah, these really these diamonds. I mean, they play more forgiving than a valley. If you can imagine a valley table that plays pretty fast and pretty true, that's probably about what's like playing on here. The rails are good, just the pockets are big.
I've never seen by a rack like this,
What's that?
where he taps it like an animal, just taps it instead of just shoving it up and holding
Oh,
it.
I'm the same way.
Really?
I do the exact same thing.
It's like he attacks it, like.
Yeah, I just tap, tap, tap on them. All right, let's see if Joey can close this one out. Not that way, he can't. Of course, the 1 ball, 2 ball, 3 ball is good. 4 ball, a little bit of problem. Could carry him off the 4, possibly for the 9. With the 4, 9, 6 there, there's obviously some good defensive patterns in there, paths in there. The 3 balls kind of on the rail. close to the side pocket. That makes it a little bit tougher playable ball.
Yeah. I mean, if the 4-9 carom doesn't really go, there is the 4-7.
There is, you can carry them off the 4, that's right, up for the 7. There's some options down there for sure.
But really getting 2 to roll up for the 3 down back where the 1 is, that's,
Yeah, because you got to get from the 3 to whatever you're going to do on the 4 ball. And with the position the 3 ball's in and the 8 ball sitting there, it's just not that easy. You got to play the short side of the 3, and you got to have a little bit of an angle to bounce over there. I'll bounce back out in the middle, play the 2 ball on the side. Came in a little short.
yeah, he's actually pulling away from the 3.
Yes, that definitely changes some things. Yeah, he don't like where he's at. Yeah, he definitely came, but he needed about another revolution on the ball. Yeah, it's tough. Almost look for a safety. He is.
Yeah, he wanted to be locked on
But
that 8 ball, but
did he get him?
still looks like it. Well, plus,
Mr. Griffin, the gentleman I'm playing with, he miscued and rolled the ball about 10 inches and missed the ball on the break. Is it my shot? He missed the ball, so he didn't hit nothing on the break. He miscued.
Looked like he got a hit, and wow, he got him sewed up pretty hard.
yeah, looks like they're having a rule question up here, which I believe it's your opponent's shot on that at BCA rules.
Yeah, she said she's going to BCA rules on that type of stuff, and it's actually ball in hand is the actual rule.
Right.
It ain't an option to break.
Yeah, you shouldn't go back and re-rack it, but
No. Yeah, it's just ball in hand. You don't get to re-rack or anything like that.
yeah, I don't think too many people complain about the re-racking afterwards.
They don't.
But
If you're playing BCA though, then that's the rule.
yeah, it looks like she made the right call over there. They shook hands and they're going on about their game.
So, is it on?
Well, from the other angle, it definitely looked like it is.
It is from here. Yeah, he definitely can.
Yeah, it almost looks like they were closer together earlier. Maybe they got rubbed.
They did. Whenever Brandon played the safety and shot the 2 ball down there, uh, Joey got a hit, banked the 2 ball up on top of the 8, and nudged that 4 ball out just a little bit.
Yeah, well, it's definitely on then. I mean, if you're gonna shoot a carom, you gotta go for the win. You can't just go for the other ball.
Yeah, you really here you got to go for this, or you got to play safe. I mean, there is a safety in there, but the 5 ball's trouble still too.
Yeah, switch back that top angle. I bet. There you see it. Yeah, might have to draw a little bit.
Well, if you hit the front side of the 4, our left side, with some high, it's going to deflect it out. All right, so he got a 7 ball to fall in the hole,
Uh-oh.
and nothing but a look at this 2 ball or 4 ball. Jeff and Kevin Ping. Kevin won that match, 7-5. Hill.
Yeah, with the crazy kick.
Yeah. Is he going to get there? I think he did. Kind of looks like he can't make it, but
I think he could. I mean,
he's going after Shorty. He can't quite make it.
I would almost swerve this one just a little.
Not me. It's just so far. Trying to swerve at. You know, making it's got a good angle to come over and open the 5 up. Oh boy.
Or play that safety.
And that's the things I was talking about earlier. He got away with a couple of things like that. Is he trying to run that 4 over on the rail by the 9?
Say he's going to hit it too full.
Oh, he's hitting it.
He did. I guess he just figures the 5's still trapped. And
Yeah, and I thought that too, but you're shooting the 4-9 towards the 5. So it very well could have went over and hit that and broke him up. But, you know, I mean, that 5 ball is not, I don't think he can get there from here. It'd take a lot of inside. He got a position on it.
it's crazy.
I mean, he got a shot on that 5 ball.
Yeah, he can cut it inside, I think.
Yeah, I don't know if he was playing position or I kind of feel like he's trying to open him up. But can't complain about it. So it's going to put us to a 6-6 probably. Nick, I kind of felt the same way. It was either really impressive or really lucky. I don't know which one. You know, Brandon's a great player, so there's a chance it was really impressive.
All right. 6-6.
So Brandon ain't counting out of this yet. He's fighting.
It's 3-1 race now.
Okay, so Brandon looks like he's going to take this rack for sure. Close to his work.
That's not bad though.
No. But, yeah, I mean, you think about that. 6 more inches. That's, or 3 inches to the right.
Right.
Yeah, Nick, and that's really the way to look at it. There was some stuff that really went into his favor. Now, Joey, the one game where he missed or made the 8 and scratched under the 9, I just really was speechless on. So we're at a 2-1 race here.
It's getting closer.
A little bit of what we got going on in the downstairs room here. Nick, this is at JOB's here in Nashville. There's that one ball again, Patrick.
Yeah, it went down table because it went high.
Yep, found that right there, that between the first diamonds and the middle diamonds where it's at every time
I mean,
when it goes high.
it did find 2 others to fall though.
Yep, and it's happened a lot. They just ain't had a real good look at the one. They've had to roll out or play a bank shot or play a safety. Boy, that little bump really helped. Because if it went straight, he had a kick off the rail. With the bump, it kept him on this side of the 9, so he can't kick off the short side. Which joke did I make, Jason? So he's gonna go. He's gonna go 3 rails under the 1, and try to kick it towards the 8, and let the cue ball come down this direction towards that ball sitting in front of the hole. Three inches left. He's got to create a little bit to get there. Yeah, he kind of wanted to hit the 1. He didn't want to hit the 1 coming straight this way, I think. He wanted to hit the 1 ball more thin, let the cue ball come this direction. So this could be enough to get Brandon to the hill. Yeah, I don't know the other guy either. But I know Nick. If he's placing a bet, he thinks he's got the best of it. Well, it's a little funny on this ball, but the 4 ball is just a hanger, so he's going to shoot the combination, ain't he? Whew.
Well, what would you do? Would you cut it up in the other corner? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
I know I'm going to make the combo, but if you hit it funny, the 2 ball goes to the rail or something
Like
behind the 9.
that?
He's still okay, but you know, is that the 6 ball? The next ball?
6 is the next ball, yeah.
I mean, so now he's got to baby this. Who wants to do that? I mean, it just changes things. That 2 ball wasn't that hard of a shot. Shooting over here by the 6. Nick says that's right. Okay. Uh-oh.
He's going to be shooting off the rail.
Yeah, it's not where you want to be, and that's the things I mean. Brandon's he ran a rack a minute ago, but overall, he's really he shot himself into some funny positions. Chad, no, Mike's not here. So shooting off the rail means you got another long shot. But this shot here, he just shoot this pretty. He'll shoot this pretty firm. The bad part is you want to put a little bit of running on this, but you don't want to miss the balls as long. So there's a good chance you kind of come straight in line with the 9 ball.
As long as he makes the 8, I don't see it being that hard of a cut of it.
No.
The 9 ball, I mean.
Right. He'll put a little bit of a stroke on this shot. I hear some music. Okay, good shot. Where's that that sound come from?
I believe it's a speaker in the corner.
Oh. Okay, so we got a hill match here.
An actual hill.
Actual hill.
I mean,
Well,
Well-
hill to the race.
well, yeah, but not like the race of 2s last night.
Yeah, a lot of hills last night. Here we go. I guarantee you, Joey's looking back where he was supposed to go up 6-2 and thinking, what happened? Instead of 6-2, the next thing you know, it was 5-5.
Yeah, there was one match it seemed like it was kind of lopsided, but other than that, they've been pretty good today.
Yeah, usually in these split style tournaments, you don't really see a lot of issues in the higher side. It's usually that low side where if you run across an issue, it's in there. And not to say there is here, but okay, wing ball down. 1 ball got kicked, so it ain't in its normal position, and there's a shot in the 1. Position for the 2. I don't see no issues here if the 5 goes past the 7.
You don't see an issue of him making this 1 ball?
No, he can see it.
I know you can see it, but it's
It's not that bad.
not the most fun cut in the world.
Compared to what they've been shooting after the break, I'd be happy to fire this one. But both these guys are kind of shooting a little timid, They're neither one are really stroking the ball, if you noticed. Brandon stroked the 8 ball, his last shot, which I knew he would. Which Mike are you talking about, Chad? Yeah, April playing was a 4. That was pretty rough. Of course, Cash Keaton is a 6. Liz Lovely is a 4. Mike Duncan's, I don't know, he's around a 660. Maybe a little higher, maybe a 670, 675. Once upon a time, Mike would have been upper 700 on a bar table. I feel like Brandon's really talking to himself here. Just don't want under that 3. He hit it pretty good.
Hit it with that, wouldn't call it pocket speed, but makeability speed.
Yeah, he actually put a little bit of stroke on it. He knew he needed to. Just straight down the rail and back out for the 3. He's just going to stop it. See, I don't like that because if you get straight, the distance makes the 4-ball a little funky, but I don't think he's straight. I think he's about perfect, really. Just a stun over to the middle. I'm wondering about the 5 if it goes by. But see, I guess he was kind of straight, so that's what I was meaning about this 4-ball. Straight on that 3 makes the 4-ball tough. Yeah, Jordan's definitely got a confident stroke. And Brandon normally does too, but today I haven't seen it out of him. He's pulled through kind of where he's needed to, but overall I haven't seen Brandon's game today. Now, one thing I've seen is his grind. You know, a guy's down 5-1, 5-2, and here he is at 8-6. I think it goes, don't you?
Yeah, I think it goes. He's a little worried about scratching, so he's going to draw out to the side. Yeah. Whoop.
No problem. He can hold this and come right back across to the 7. Shouldn't be an issue. He's looking to come through when it counted.
He's a spin around.
Yes, he is. I mean, I don't think you needed to, but I don't disagree with it. You could have held and had the 7-ball where you're coming off the side rail down for the 9, not where his hand's at now. But well, there you go, from 5-1 to winning 9-6.
It's a really good match there.
Definitely pretty impressive. We knew it was going to be a good one,
Well, we just weren't sure in the middle there.
right? Okay, we got Eric Cunningham and Lee Yules coming up on the stream table. Okay, so it looks like she's helping us with some of the brackets now on the high side, which is good.